It's a great day to be in real estate. Happy day after Cinco de Mayo. This is Duane Beisner, sales manager and sales representative for ERA Real Estate, back with you again. Duane's quote of the day: some people are always grumbling because roses have thorns. I'm thankful because thorns have roses, by Adolphus Lee. Here is Duane's joke of the day. A woman was trying to get some ketchup to come out of the jar. During her struggle, while she was trying to get it out of the bottle, the phone rang, so she asked her 4-year-old daughter to answer the phone. "It's the minister, Mommy," the child said to her mother. Then she added, "Mommy can't come to the phone to talk to you right now. She's hitting the bottle." Okay, now for Duane's view on social issues and current events. I just want to say a little something about the media. I haven't talked about that before. And we all know that radio, print, and television news outlets are in big trouble. And I think they're probably finally figuring out that they're in trouble and taking off the blinders now as well. With the complete bias that the media has increasingly shown over the last several decades, I can't say that I'm too awfully sad about their probable impending demise. In fact, when I was young, we learned about what yellow journalism was. It was rare and only practiced by a very few newspapers. In fact, William Randolph Hearst made a ton of money and became rich on it. My question is, when do we allow the majority of the media to stop being journalists and start being biased? You know, the smacking of liberal and progressive agenda on behalf of most of the media outlets is quite frankly shameful. Thank God for talk radio, Fox News Network, and the freedom of the internet to get the other viewpoint out there. The basic problem is that most people believe what they see and what they hear, don't they? Research and find out for yourself, okay? We're all endowed by a creator with high intelligence, so use it, okay? And if you're sick and tired of the bias slight of many of those media outlets like me, then stop reading that paper. Turn off that radio station. Turn off that television station. Many people are already doing that. That's why so many of those newscasters and news outlets are experiencing, diminishing circulation. And do not support the sponsors by buying what they're selling. We need to start being heard. I want to say that the government isn't really listening as well. So let them know how you feel about your vote. We need to bring back an old term, the silent majority, but we need to tweak it a little bit. A new term, the vocal majority. Now for Duane's real estate update. You know, summer is typically considered the best time of year to list a home. Okay, vacation time combined with warm weather and a slower pace make it easier for most families to relocate before the beginning of the school year. But with the recent expiration of the federal tax credits combined with high unemployment rates, many real estate experts are a little apprehensive about the upcoming sales season. Of course, the fact is nobody knows how it will be. It doesn't help that a significant number of sellers insist upon pricing their homes too high when listing. A thread shared by novice short sales investors as well. So let's take a look at some of the top reasons sellers overprice their homes, okay? Number one, trying to reach a mental mark. Everyone has a number in mind when it comes to selling their home. It tends to look a little something like this: cost of a house, plus repairs and upgrades, plus transaction costs, plus desired profit, plus negotiation premium equals asking price. Unfortunately, an out-of-touch asking price rarely leads to negotiation. Instead, it simply turns away prospective buyers who move on to the next property. Price it right to begin with to attract more attention. Number two, trying to maximize profits in order to buy bigger. It's only natural to want to try to make the most profit possible and reduce the cost of purchasing the next property. Unfortunately, those ultra low prices for bigger and better properties also mean your existing home is worth less on the open market. Keep it competitive, okay, and realistic as well. Number three, trying to keep up with the neighbors. Yes, your neighbors might have obtained a certain price, a good price, but it doesn't mean that you will as well. Although nobody likes to admit making a bad investment, much less having to discount their pride and joy of a home, keep in mind that the neighbors tend to toss about raw numbers rather than actual net profits. Depending upon your individual situation, it's often possible to undercut the competition, but still make higher percentage of profits in the long run. Taxes, leverage, and other additional finances make dramatic differences in earnings. Forget the numbers game and focus on profits instead. Number 4 is negotiation strategy. Attempting to price high with the expectation of dropping it lower later works great in a rapidly increasing economy, but it can dampen even the hottest property in a decline. Put your best foot forward by setting the property price on a price that demands attention. If you can't compete on price, try amenities, special financing offers like buying down the rate, or other incentives. Number 5, listening to an untrained agent. That's a big mistake. Not every agent has the seller's best interest at heart. Sometimes they like to have a high price comparison on the books in order to use it as a motivator for other properties. Demand a comprehensive explanation for suggested listing prices, including recent comps and current listings and current pendings. Exclude those that have been on the property for more than 6 months and establish a price near the bottom 25% to gain the most attention. So, as I say at the end of every meeting, right now is the best buyer's market that you and I will ever see in our lifetime. If you or anybody you know is looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in the globe, let us know. At ERA, we do have global reach. And if you're thinking about a career in real estate, you know what? Give me a call or email me. I'd love to talk to you about that. This is Duane, signing off. Happy trails to you as always. Proud to be an American. Thank you for joining us.